now you're gone and I'm alone again. Fight this world all by myself, try and spin this into something.
My name's John Schreier, and I ride for Cody.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave Bouchard. I'm Cody's father.
Hi, I'm John Schreier.
So guys, how do you guys, obviously, Cody, your son, John, what's your relationship to Cody?
So, well, it started with Cunningham's. I started working as a waiter. Jim Beauchamp, sitting right here, opened Cunningham's, and I met them as a result of being a waiter, but I think it was more because I was a musician. They love music, and we kind of hit it off, discussing things like music and Whistler. We had both shared a love for Whistler. His son Cody was born in Whistler. So the rest is history, man. Family. They are my family. So, you know, whatever happened, happened. And as a result, I've been riding this thing that changed my life, much like they did. So I thought maybe a marriage of the two, me riding this one wheel back to the place where Cody was born, and try and raise awareness for not only the disease that he, succumbed to, but also his dreams and wishes, what they would have been had he still been here. I mean, he's still here. So this is why I feel this adventure is so important. I'm going to go and do this, and I think he's kind of whispering in the background, "You can do this, John. It doesn't matter that you're a little chubby and you're 43 years old." So I'm here to represent the family and just go on this quest, and I'm looking for as many people as I can to join.
What's your ties? How do you tie this? So from Montreal to Whistler, we know Whistler is very important to Cody.
Yeah.
Montreal, you're born and raised here.
Yes.
Grew up here with the Cams, became a musician, very well-known musician, doing a tour. You went to China, you went to Europe, right?
Yeah, I was in China. That's right. While I lived in Whistler, there was a festival going on there, so I was lucky to go there with my original music and not just cover songs. So that was a blessing. Yeah,
you became close to Dave and Elaine.
Very close. Yeah. Very close.
We came close at Cunningham's because he was our server, and I finally told him, I said, "You're wasting your time here. Let's get out to Whistler." Because you can make a good living in Whistler as a musician.
And you did for how many years, John?
I was there 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So now the big cross Canada, 4,000, 5,000 kilometers?
To Whistler, I believe it's 4,650. Don't quote me. We're going to have to, we're going to adhere to that, but I'm sure along the way there's going to be a couple. So I'm going to aim to get about 5,000 kilometers.
We're leaving from Paycor, from Cody's house, from Dave's house, leaving from there.
Okay,
yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, or Cunningham's. It was up to you guys.
Okay, we'll do that. And then we're going to keep track of you every day on Facebook and every day on the website.
Please.
Send you back videos on the GoPro and recording. And for sponsorship, how are we going to raise money? We're trying to, this whole job is to raise money for the CMB Foundation,
yeah.
for the Michael Bouchard Foundation.
Yes.
We're hoping that people are going to sponsor by kilometers, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be great.
So we get 10 cents a kilometer. And if you do 4,000 kilometers, it's $400, $400 for the whole trip. So that's how we're trying to raise money, right? Sponsored by kilometers. If God forbid something happens, John, because it's a dangerous trip. We know that. If something happens, you hurt a leg. You do 2,000 kilometers, it's we're trying to raise $200-300 from each person who sponsors.
Absolutely.
Major sponsors, who are you looking for?
One Wheel, if they came on board, they've funded a couple of trips like this in the past. I'm not going to wait for them, but I'd love to work in a relationship there. At the end of the day, I'm riding their board, and it's just, I think it would be good for them. Most importantly, at this point, I'm looking for an RV. Someone who's kind enough to either donate it out of some relationship here and there. I think it would be great to be self-isolated. We'll get more done, and there'll be less looking around for where we need to, camp out for. So it's going to be every day. I'm going to try and do it in 31 days, but I reserve the right to do it in 40 because, that's,
You being a musician, we want to tie into musicians into this trip, we said. So every time you're going to give me your schedule, we're going to stop. I'm going to try and get a local musician or well-known musician to meet you and, do a little video and maybe sing a song together.
That would be great.
And I think kicking it off, I think we just got Jeff Smollett to volunteer to be your kickoff musician here in Paycor and St. Anne's.
That would be excellent.
So that'd be a fantastic start. So, we call out to any musicians across Canada with Jonathan Schreier, one boarding across Canada. And if he stops in Cornwall or Kingston, Ottawa, wherever happens to be, Toronto, we're just looking for some guys to come out and meet him and sing a song with you.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, here's to you all musicians. Get out there. I'm going to pass by your area. Let's go and jam a little.
All right, John, what's the goal of this whole trip? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for $30,000 in 30 days. And you could donate by the kilometer. You could donate one lump sum, whatever you feel most comfortable with. I think every little bit is going to count.
All right, and now looking for some sponsorships or some help. How can
Yes.
people help you out?
Well, absolutely. I'm reaching out to companies like Sobeys to try and get food along the way. Again, it's only for me and one other person, so to feed two along the way, I'd love nothing more than an RV from Canada Dream or RV Canada to be self-isolated during this wacky time. Don't want to have to look for places to stay. Kind snack bars, protein shakes, safety equipment, and one wheel. If they were to be so kind as to come on board, I'd love nothing more than to work closely with them. They've given me this beautiful machine, and I'm using this said machine to take this trip. So if One Wheel could come on board, woohoo, that would be awesome.
Okay, John. So why is One Wheel so important to this trip?
Well, it's important to me. Before I got it, I was kind of in a different place, and as a result of purchasing this little dream machine, I've been able to get out and come up with this idea. I almost felt selfish riding it, enjoying it so much, and when I think of Cody, I think of him every day. I thought, how can I kind of join the love for this and my love for Cody, and hence the adventure was kind of born. I'm going to take this thing and ride it with him on my shoulders.
Great product.
Wonderful product. I put 500 kilometers on it in 2 weeks, and it has yet to let me down. If anything, I'm learning more about it and more about myself every single day, every single kilometer that I put on it. It's a real treat.
And now you're looking to purchase, I think, a second board.
I have to. I'm not going to end up in Saskatchewan with a flat tire. I've purchased an extra tire, and I just have to negotiate. They're not cheap, but if I can negotiate another board, therefore I can ride one board as one is charging. It's 120 minutes to charge, so I want to be very efficient in this trip. My name's John Stryer, and I ride for Cody.